Even in the Bible, most people think miracles were happening every day. They weren't. In the book of Acts, that story of the book of Acts is over a 30-year period. You people have this idea that all God did was wake up and wonder, which miracle am I going to do today? Which miracle am I going to do today? Which miracle am I going to do? No. He said, Buffalo was going for a meeting, and one young boy who was crippled was in the pathway. He didn't know he was crippled, but he was blocking his pathway. So they said he picked up the boy and lifted up the boy to put him down. By the time he put the boy down, he was walking. It has nothing to do with him. But it's available to you and I. Am I making sense? But you need to know it exists. I don't know if you get the point I'm making. You need to know it's available to all, but at the same time, you need to understand that we also walk by faith daily. Now, let me play another example. Let's play the other one, and let's see whether it makes sense. You will see this one. Come on, you had it ready a few minutes ago. Okay.
And then he gave me an assignment to speak on a subject that he himself had demonstrated on the pulpit in Ilorin Stadium. Ilorin Stadium was full to the outside. 2,000 people could not enter because there's two space. And he was preaching. And after he had finished preaching, he was praying for the people. I stood with him on the altar. And God began to move, not only inside the stadium. I've never seen things like this. I've been preaching for a while too. In front of the stadium, there were people who were drinking beer. As it is in every stadium you see around the world, there will be people who have come there and be drinking and drinking. Those people didn't come for crusade. They came to drink. And one of them, on his way to Jeddah from Ilorin, he had an accident, and the three fingers in the middle got reeled up in the accident, so he lost the three fingers. The remaining two was the one he was using to carry the cup of beer. And when the fire was praying and preaching, he was laughing in front of the stadium and raising the cup. I said, Amen. Hallelujah. Baba was prayers. Suddenly, as it is going to happen here tonight, because two of us are still here, I praise the Lord for that. Suddenly, three fingers grew out. And bring out with incorrect fingernails, standing. And the man came to meet two of us on the stage that were doing like this. He left the mirror that he was drinking and climbed to the stage and said, I want to read this thing. What type of God is this one? Where the subject of grace and the concept of grace and the reality of grace comes into this matter, which will lead it will be in a memory until the Lord comes. That somebody who did not come for crusade, somebody who is not a Christian, somebody who didn't even pray, somebody who don't know Bible, somebody who don't know God, somebody who can proclaim, shout grace. Even if doctors will fix it, there's an office in the dreaming. We not just fix the fingers in 3 minutes.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Those are called manifestations of the gifts of the Spirit. You can't choose when they're going to happen. You can't choose how they happen. You can't choose when they happen. And you also can't choose to whom it's going to happen. But let's reverse it with the woman with the issue of blood. That's a faith walk. Jesus had nothing to do with her miracle. That who touched me? I was listening to J. John the other day, and he was saying, imagine somebody coming out of the stadium, Liberty Stadium, after a football match, or Manchester Stadium after a match, and then he's saying to everybody, who touched me? They will say, you're mine. Everybody in the stadium practically touched you because we all touched each other coming out of the stadium. Am I right? And he knew that it was a touch of faith. Am I making sense? A touch that activated stuff. Now, when it comes to faith, you can activate it. When it comes to miracles, you are not in control of it.